Hi everyone, it's Diane. Welcome back to my channel, Scrap Edit Creations. Today I'm going to share the first birthday layouts I created with As You Grow by Close to My Heart. Goodness, it gets stuck in my head. I know what I want to say, but getting it out sometimes is really hard. So I did that, as well as I fixed one of the layouts. This was the one page I didn't change up. Probably not going to use that for that. I'll just save it for something else. But I did fix the blue layout, and now I'm kind of looking at the star one I did, thinking I could do better. But we'll tackle that one later. So I used one sticker today. It was right here. No, wait, I take it back. I used 3 stickers. I used this one right here, and I used the shortbread star on this sheet and on the other sheet. So 3 stickers. Still sucking on using stickers. A lot of shortbread, the shortbread gingham, and then it's hard to pick up papers off my desk. My husband built this amazing desk because every time I would see videos, everybody had all this wood stuff, and I would look and I would find things that were kind of cool. But then when we were building our desk again, I'm just like, just use it. We do need to change this. Yeah, live and learn, right? We used they're not 2x4s, they're 2x6s. And then we stained them, and they're starting to pull apart more and more. So this is actually wood. It's an actual wood desk. It's very large, goes clear across the room, and then we even have a little, I call it a T because it's T-shaped, and the center has this thing. I, of course, have slightly more room than my husband, and my closet is big too, and yeah. So majority of this office is mine, plus I have my tax office upstairs, so I kind of got the best end of these deals. But okay, so these are the papers that I kind of used today. There was a few more. I just didn't grab them. This is what I kind of had close to me. So that's what you get to see ahead of time. Okay, so the first layout, and it's 3 layouts technically, but I'm going to show you them as a double layout and then as a single. So it's this one. Isn't that just kind of wonky donk and busy? I mean, I love it though. That's what's so funny, is this is the busiest layout I think I've ever done. There's so many things going on it, and I love it. It's just fun. So I used Kraft because it kind of anchored it down. It makes it not as busy. So the Kraft is 8.5 by 11 1/4. The floral pattern right here is 5.5 by 10 1/4. And that is just a straight sheet of piece of paper down. This plaid, the plaid pattern paper, this one is 2 by 10 1/4, and this one is 7.5 by 10 1/4. And I used the largest of these 3 corner square punch, corner square, 3-way corner punch. Yeah, it's just, it squares it off, as you can see right here. Can't see behind the cupcake, and you can see here and here. So I used that, and look, I've got these little triangles. I'll be finding those for weeks. Every time I use a punch like that, I find them for weeks. So I put the base papers down, and I was really happy with it. I was glad I was able to use a little of the floral. I was glad I kind of went heavy on the plaid because I wanted to make sure that there was some pattern here. I didn't want a lot of solids, which was interesting because normally I'm more of a solid person. So I felt that the Kraft gave me this really good background for these patterns. So I did that. Then I put on 3 of these mats right here, 3x4. And then I kind of put these on, but I didn't adhere them. I just set them there. That's where I wanted them. But I knew I wanted these here. I spent hours tonight cutting die cuts, and I will have the link to all of the die cuts down below that I used today on the Cricut. So let's see. Happy first birthday is in Mulberry, and that is Mulberry Dark, Sangria Dark. The first is a separate die cut, and I did that in this plaid, and it kind of got lost, so I put these balloons behind it. So the balloons are Sangria Dark, Mulberry Dark, and Shortbread, and then there's the white daisy right there. So with those, and there's a little bow down here, I had two sets of them, and you'll see the second one on the next layout. The second one has Mulberry here and Sangria there. I just switched them because I wanted the Y to be seen, and I wanted the H and the D. So then they were still kind of lost. So I took my pen and it's the, oh goodness, I shoved everything aside. It's this Copic multiliner, black 8.8. I took that and I just kind of drew stitching lines down the center. I didn't like it on the outside as much. The one I thought was fine. The S and the T, there wasn't a lot of room and it was kind of a wide thing. So I just went down the center. And then the party favors. So there's two of them. I mirrored the image and I started with here and I just kind of outlined it. And then I drew these lines and I used RV67 Peony. I just used my little, grab that, it's right above me. I grabbed my little book out and just kind of held up the papers. This is the handiest book ever. I held that up to some of the, nope, that's not one. Let's see here. I need some of the Sangria. And I thought that peony looked pretty close. Okay. So I just colored that in with the peony after I drew the lines. Freehand, totally, just had fun with it. Over here, drew the same thing. I just copied those. So I used light Mulberry, dark shortbread, and then light Sangria, and this one is light Mulberry. This one is dark Mulberry, light Mulberry, dark light shortbread, and dark Sangria. So because I had flipped them, I just kind of playing with the colors and everything. The presents, I just cut a bunch of different patterns, or I shouldn't say patterns really, different colors. And so this one is light Sangria on light Mulberry, and this is light Sangria here and here as well. This light Mulberry is one piece with the bow. And then I put the little zip strip there and I just trimmed it. Over here is light shortbread with dark Sangria. I hope I said Sangria for that one. That is light Sangria if I didn't. The zip strip, dark Sangria here. And right here, this little piece right there is dark shortbread. But everything else is light shortbread on that one. This one is dark Mulberry, dark Sangria, the plaid paper, and then some dark Sangria right there. And these are all flat. This right here, I did leave that unadhesivized, and so a picture can be slipped down there. I did that here too, but I didn't put the picture down, so I just kind of left it. And I then glued these down to, I put a little X in the little circle there. So then I built this cupcake, and this is light and dark Mulberry. This is dark shortbread. This is dark shortbread. And then this is the gingham. Where did I set that? I just set that somewhere. It's this shortbread gingham. And then I used one of the, what is it? It's a Cricut pen. And it just did a little bit of pen work. This is that same flower that I've been using from Happiness Lives Here. Use Sangria, Mulberry, and shortbread. So really cute, fun, busy layout. But I had a lot of fun with it, and so I'm really happy with where this ended up. So that'll be technically the start of the end. The last page, I did the same papers. So this will be the double page. This will be on the back of this one. So we've got Kraft 8.5 by 11 1/4. The floral pattern paper is 6 by 10 1/4. The plaid pattern paper is 2 by 10 1/4. And then I did corner with this punch all 4 corners on this one. You can't see it here, but you can on the rest of them. So there's 3 Kraft photo mats. And then I cut these little hats out, and I thought they were just really cute. Let me show you what they look like, because I cut extras. So this is what they looked like before I put them on the page. And I just kind of slipped them behind. I originally thought I would do something where, like she could put a picture there and they'd have a hat on. And maybe I'll send these with her, but I didn't feel like it was the right way to go right now. I did put these 2 stars here in the circle. So here is where you see this is the mulberry sangria and then shortbread, the opposite. This is actually light on all 3 of these, where this one is the dark ones. This is the light. And then there's that white daisy little swish on it and a little bow. So right here we have sangria dark, we have mulberry dark, and we have shortbread dark. And over here is mulberry light, shortbread light, and sangria dark. And then the present is sangria, I think that's sangria light, shortbread dark, shortbread light right here and here. And then this piece right here is the plaid. And that's just cut to fit. I didn't cut that on the machine. I just laid it over there and trimmed it. So that is the finishing of that part of the book. I'm really happy with how that turned out. So as you remember probably, or you can go back and look, the blue layout that I did had this and totally ripped up the other piece, but I can still kind of show you a little bit of it because I needed the month and I needed the 4 off of this. So this was kind of on the same type of a piece. And there. Okay, so that one is in my recycle bin. The Twinkle Twinkle is not, because I'm hoping to use it someplace else. But the layout I created today to replace it is this. It's a lot simpler. I'm not sure if I'm completely done, but for right this minute, I am done, if that makes sense. So I'll put it in the book and I'll see if it needs any more. It might. It seriously might. Maybe some journaling. I don't know. But we'll play with it as I go. But I did incorporate those mushrooms that I had made the other day. These are the new mushrooms I cut, and they are a different size. So there's all different sizes of mushrooms. So Kraft is on this one. Let's see here if I can remember the sizes. 9.5 by 11.5 and 8.5 by 11.25. This Kraft right here, I forgot to put into the instructions because I had moved on. So this one is 7 by 9, and this one right here is 6.5 by 9.5, looks like. Okay. And then the shortbread gingham is 8 by 10 and 7.5 by 10.25. And then there is 3 pieces of shortbread in the hidden tag, as well as the gingham pocket is 4 3/4 by 6 1/4 assembled. And that is also in the file below. Okay, so then the 4-month sign is the same toffee, dark side, inked with toffee, rustic sign stamp set, which I have put away. It's not on my desk, so I put that away. If you're curious about that, I do put the number in the instructions below, and as well as it is shown on the other layout. And I will link the other below as well for the layout that we did before. Okay, sorry, a lot of talk right there. So the month is in black ink. It is Brie Serif printed on Avery clear label paper. This is the sticker, and it's all from that other piece. Well, this piece right here was my extra one that I had cut. May Arts twine in white natural. And the hidden card is shortbread, 6 by 8, scored at 4 inches. And so on the cover, I just put 2 little ladybugs there. And then I put 1 little mushroom on this one, and then 3 ladybugs here. This one here and this one here are actually covering up where the star was. Okay, so the for photo mats, we've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all in dark shortbread 3x4. The month's card is, where is that one? I don't have that size here. I can put this, I think, in the, I don't know if I can. I will find out if I can add this, the month's titles, the month's thing I have here, because even though I bought the original on Etsy, my daughter changed it up quite a bit. So it might be mine that I can share. I don't know. I will find out about that because it is a really cool little way of keeping track of things. But I love these little mushrooms. They are so cute. Okay. Oh, I did add a piece of shortbread behind that so that the blue wouldn't be seen. Because of course that would be seen right there. The only mushrooms I popped were these two, so that's the only thing that's popped on here. These are all flat since they're on the divider page. I did add Sleeping Baby because it matched. You can barely see it unless you're like in person. Then you can see it, but it's still really faint. The mushroom colors is shortbread dark, shortbread light, and then light scarlet. But I just love that mushroom. It's so cute. And then I used dark scarlet and black on the ladybugs. And those are the same ladybugs that I used on the ladybug layout. But like I said, I will put the information to all of my cut files in the link below so that you guys can have access if you've purchased or have access to Cricut Access, I think is what it's called. You would have these for free, or if you already own them, you could cut them. Okay. Let's see here. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I am not sure. I need to go through this book still. I need to add in the current pages. So for the baby area, I still need to, and I've cut them. I just haven't done anything with them. But I've got the little letters cut so that I could pop them. I cut out the butterfly for that one page. So what do I have here? This one doesn't have a title. This one has So Much Love. That's the parents. Love You Forever. Amazing, Beautiful, Cuddly, Darling Girl, Bath Time, Adorable. And I've got a space here if I want to add another one, and then it starts the months. So let's see here. It's right here. So this one right here would be where we add in the 4 months. I'm glad I'm getting this done because I really needed to get this in here. I think I'm not going to put the other one in yet though, because I need to take a picture. And the cards, this is the one I might redo. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it fits, but maybe it will fit better now that I've got this one in here and I don't have the blue. I'll have to kind of flip through at my leisure and see how I feel about it. So let's see, the little ladies there, and then this one will go here. This one will go here. And this one will finish this book here. So it looks like I just kind of need to see if I need that one layout in the front right before the months, which would be here. I've got a blank space, or I remove that and just leave it as is. I don't know which way I'll go, but we'll find out tomorrow. How's that sound? Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come play today. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you would love to see more of my videos. Leave a comment. I always appreciate those, and I try to get back as soon as possible on those. And have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.